All right, so I'm gonna say a few things, and before I'm gonna preface it with a statement that this is not me being negative. This is not me always just talking shit or saying negative things. You know, this is me making a statement about how I feel about Destiny currently, and you know, it's nothing more. It's not I'm not here to bash or anything like that. It's simply constructive criticism, meaning that here are my thoughts, here is what I think needs to be changed, not just fuck this, fuck that, fuck you, these guys suck. Like, that's not a good way to go about things. So the TLDR is Destiny needs to shake things up. Destiny needs to change their model, and they need to do it soon. But it doesn't seem like it's going to happen soon. So it seems like we're kind of stuck with this, because for the last year plus now, even more, every season is literally the same thing. It is get a seasonal quest. You do a mission when you start in with a cutscene. You load up into a screen that looks exactly like this, just in a different location with a different NPC. You open up an upgrade thing that looks exactly like this. You have a seasonal quest, which allows you to complete the first, 9 or so steps. It's a long quest, and then it always time gates you. Every week you do a couple more steps. It's the same exact thing. It's a seasonal weapon that's fun. That's the same exact thing. There's nothing new. There's no innovation. There's no creativity. There doesn't seem to be any sort of work or ambition or drive to give meaningful, interesting activities and loot to chase. A lot of things are just being brought back. There's nostalgia, things that are done just for nostalgic reasons. Like it's just a constant cycle of gate-kept, drip-fed content that has nothing, that does nothing to separate itself from any of the previous seasons. And even the activities are very repetitive and essentially reskinned. I think the best activity we've seen in a while, funny enough, is actually Catch Crash. The thing about it is, like, I know that Bungie can give a lot of, like, everything that I just said. I know they can do the opposite of that. They just don't seem to be doing it, and there just seems to be some strange lack of caring or effort put into what we have seen before. Exciting, different, unique, secretive things. There's no secrets anymore. Nothing's being held secret. We sort of know everything. And the thing is, we know what Bungie's capable of. We know there has been a push ever since D2, really, towards a very casual audience, what's the word I want to use here? Inclusivity. And it's just enough. It's just enough to keep people just interested enough to pay for the season pass, to play season after season. It's just enough to keep the money in, but nothing more. It is the bare minimum to make me spend the money for every season, but just enough to make me pull that plug and type in my credit card info, and then it's really just nothing more. And you see this season after season. So essentially they have so many people by the balls, and it seems like that's what they're content with doing, is as long as you're paying for the season pass, this is what we're going to keep doing. And that's really how it seems. And we see all these things all the time, like people coming back from summits or talking, or these things, the future's bright. This is, I'm excited for this. This looks like a big change of the game. All these people that are getting hired, blah, 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 blah. But like, how long are we going to continue to hear these things and see these things before, how long are we just going to get fucking, what's the term I'm looking for here? Like, fluffed up, but never actually come. I don't know. It just sucks, man. Like, I want to play this game and I miss this game. Every season is this exact feeling. And I've never, I guess, openly said this on Twitter or Twitch, which I'm probably going to put something out on Twitter, which is going to go horribly, of course. When you hear me say it, you get a much better idea of my attitude. You know, I'm not here to bitch and complain and slander. I'm here to simply, hey, like, you know, this is the problem and this is what I think. I think you need to shake things up. I think your entire model needs to be completely changed. You know, even just something being different. Like drop this. I'm tired of. Anyone else tired of this? Season quest, you do the first step, then you open up this screen right here. Boom. How many times have we seen this now? Like this exact, what do you even want to call this? Like what would you call this thing that you interact with every season? Like what do you call this area? Like the seasonal kiosk vendor, whatever? Yeah. Like this needs to go, dude. This thing needs to go. This thing is so, I don't know if you could see it in my face, but when I walked up and I interacted and I saw this box here, I was like, oh my God. This just needs to go. Like they need to redo this because this is the grind every season, you know, doing this, and it just hurts to continue to see that. So, I mean, I don't have direct solutions. I don't know how to fix video games. I'm not creative enough for that, but I can recognize when a stale formula gets stale, and I'm also not afraid to talk about it. There's no need for them to change it. People keep buying it. Well, that's my point, is like they have an entire community by the balls. They've done so much creative stuff in the past that everyone is gonna buy the seasons anyway. And that's the problem, is like, it's almost like a, God, it's almost like a moral problem. Like, you know that you have so many people buy the balls, but you take full advantage of that and just redo the same stuff every season because people are buying it anyway, so who the fuck cares? You know? That's the problem there. It's like, people, they could do this season after season after season after season after season, and people are still, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have people that eventually say fuck it and drop off. But like, you know, you have people like me, for example, like every season I'm going to continue to buy it just because I'm curious. Like, is there something new here? Is there something different? And that's that's like the big problem right there. No, it's not. I'm not here to fucking start a boycott. No, dude. Like I said, I preface this statement with saying this is me giving constructive criticism, not bashing or trying to start a boycott on the game. You want to boycott the game, that's on you. I have nothing to do with that. That's not my style. Anything remotely close to canceling is just the furthest thing that I ever want to be. I hate cancel culture, and I would never want to be any part of it. I'm just stating how I've been feeling over the past couple seasons. So, with that being said, I mean, I'm excited for the dungeon. I'll probably do a little bit of power grind on my Titan at some point. But an exotic quest is tied to a dungeon? Yeah, maybe.